25 emerging technologies are changing our world forever, but not in ways you might expect. For example, reasoning AI. One of the most exciting advancements in AI is in the field of reasoning AI, where systems are being developed to think more deeply and logically about the tasks they undertake. Unlike earlier models that were focused on tasks like language generation or image recognition, reasoning AI aims to solve complex, multi-step problems that require a combination of logic, inference, and decision-making. These models not only respond to inputs, but also reason through them, carefully considering possible outcomes before providing an answer. This represents a major step toward creating AI that can understand and solve more sophisticated problems, moving closer to human-like reasoning abilities. A prime example of recent advancements is OpenAI's reasoning models, which take time to think before responding. These models are capable of tackling complex tasks in fields like science, mathematics, and programming, significantly outperforming previous iterations. Their advanced reasoning abilities enable them to handle multi-step problems, such as solving intricate math equations or debugging complicated code. Impressively, they have achieved PhD-level accuracy in solving physics, biology, and chemistry problems, demonstrating the rapid progress of reasoning AI in thoughtful, step-by-step problem-solving. These reasoning AIs go beyond traditional language models by incorporating layers of inference and structured logic. Rather than just recognizing patterns, they approach complex challenges by simulating a process of logical reasoning. They generate multiple potential solutions, test each one internally, and choose the most suitable outcome based on the context. Their enhanced capabilities stem from extensive training data and cutting-edge algorithms that blend natural language understanding with scientific and mathematical reasoning, allowing them to excel across a diverse range of disciplines. In the future, reasoning AI could evolve into tools that revolutionize industries requiring high-level decision-making and complex problem-solving. In areas like scientific research, reasoning AI could be used to hypothesize and test theories, dramatically speeding up the pace of discovery in fields such as biology or physics. In healthcare, this type of AI might assist in diagnosing rare diseases by evaluating a patient's symptoms, medical history, and relevant data from medical research, offering insights that could save lives. It could even be used to cure major forms of cancer within just a few years. Another potential future application is in law or governance, where reasoning AI could analyze vast amounts of data, laws, or case histories to assist legal professionals in making well-informed, ethically sound decisions. As reasoning AIs grow more advanced, they could tackle complex problems that would have taken humans decades to solve, potentially within a matter of hours or even minutes. Make sure to stick around to the end, because this video explores antimatter power, hyperloop, railguns, AI influencers, biological computing, stem cell technology, holodecks, and more. Number 2. 3D printed organs. 3D printed organs represent a groundbreaking advancement in medical technology, offering the potential to revolutionize transplantation and regenerative medicine. This innovative approach uses 3D printing techniques to create biological structures that mimic the form and function of human organs. One of the most interesting current advancements in 3D printed organs is the development of bioprinting technology. Bioprinting involves layering bioinks, substances made of living cells and supportive biomaterials, to create complex tissue structures. Advanced 3D printers equipped with multiple print heads can precisely position different types of cells, growth factors, and scaffold materials to replicate the intricate architecture of human tissues. Researchers have successfully printed various tissues, such as skin, blood vessels, and cartilage, which are critical steps toward printing whole organs. In the future, 3D printed organs could evolve to become a standard option for organ transplants, addressing the critical shortage of donor organs. With advancements in bioprinting technology, it might be possible to print entire organs, such as kidneys, livers, and hearts, that are ready for transplantation. These organs would be custom designed to match the recipient's anatomy and biological requirements, ensuring a perfect fit and optimal functionality. This could dramatically reduce waiting times for transplants and save countless lives. Additionally, the future of 3D printed organs might see the integration of advanced sensors and smart technologies. By embedding biosensors within printed tissues, it could be possible to monitor the health and functionality of transplanted organs in real time. These smart organs would provide continuous feedback on their condition, allowing for early detection of potential issues and timely medical interventions. This level of monitoring could significantly improve patient outcomes and the long-term success of transplants. Number 3. Antimatter power. Antimatter power represents one of the most intriguing frontiers in energy technology, offering the potential for incredibly high energy yields from minimal amounts of fuel. Antimatter is the mirror image of matter, with particles that have opposite charges. When antimatter comes into contact with matter, they annihilate each other, releasing a vast amount of energy according to Einstein's equation, E equals mc squared. This process makes antimatter one of the most potent energy sources known. One of the most significant current advancements in antimatter technology is the improvement in production methods. Producing antimatter requires particle accelerators to collide particles at high energies, creating small amounts of antimatter, such as positrons, the antimatter counterparts of electrons. Recent advancements in accelerator technology, such as those being developed at CERN, are increasing the efficiency of antimatter production. Innovations like laser-driven particle accelerators promise to produce antimatter more cost-effectively and in larger quantities, which is essential for any practical application of antimatter power. Containment of antimatter is another critical area of advancement. Because antimatter annihilates upon contact with matter, storing it requires extremely sophisticated containment systems. Magnetic and electric fields are used to trap antimatter in a vacuum, preventing it from coming into contact with the walls of the container. Advances in magnetic confinement techniques are making it possible to store antimatter for longer periods, increasing the feasibility of using it as a power source. Improved containment technology not only ensures safety, but also allows for more stable storage of larger quantities of antimatter. The potential applications of antimatter power are vast and transformative. One of the most exciting prospects is in space exploration. Antimatter propulsion systems could provide the incredible thrust needed for interstellar travel, far surpassing the efficiency of chemical rockets. Such propulsion systems could reduce travel time to distant planets and potentially enable missions to other star systems within human lifetimes. Current research is focused on developing viable antimatter engines that can harness the energy released from antimatter annihilation to propel spacecraft at unprecedented speeds. In the future, antimatter power could evolve to revolutionize not just space travel, but also energy generation on Earth. Antimatter reactors, if developed successfully, could provide a nearly limitless and incredibly dense energy source. These reactors would convert the energy from antimatter annihilation directly into electricity with very high efficiency. This could potentially solve many of the world's energy challenges, providing a clean and virtually inexhaustible power source. However, the technological and economic challenges of producing and storing sufficient quantities of antimatter would need to be overcome first. Number 4. Hyperloop. The Hyperloop concept, originally proposed by Elon Musk, represents a revolutionary approach to high-speed ground transportation. This system aims to transport passengers and cargo in pods through near-vacuum tubes at speeds exceeding 600 miles per hour. The most interesting current advancements in Hyperloop technology involve the development of key components such as vacuum systems, magnetic levitation, and propulsion, along with the construction of test tracks to validate these technologies. One of the most significant advancements in Hyperloop technology is the refinement of vacuum systems that reduce air resistance to nearly zero. By creating a low-pressure environment within the tubes, the Hyperloop can achieve much higher speeds than conventional rail systems. Companies like Hyperloop Transportation Technologies are pioneering these systems, developing advanced vacuum pumps and sealing technologies to maintain the near-vacuum conditions required for optimal operation. Magnetic levitation technology is another critical component of the Hyperloop system. This technology allows the pods to float above the track, eliminating friction and enabling smooth, high-speed travel. Current advancements in magnetic levitation technology include the development of more efficient and cost-effective magnetic systems that can support the weight of the pods while providing stable and safe levitation. The construction of test tracks is a vital step towards realizing the Hyperloop vision. Several companies have built or are in the process of building full-scale test tracks to demonstrate and refine their technologies. Looking into the future, the Hyperloop could revolutionize transportation by significantly reducing travel times between major cities. Imagine commuting from Los Angeles to San Francisco in just 30 minutes, or from New York to Washington, D.C. in under an hour. This would not only save time, but also reduce traffic congestion and lower carbon emissions by offering a sustainable alternative to air and car travel. The Hyperloop could also transform cargo transport, enabling rapid and efficient delivery of goods across long distances. Furthermore, the widespread adoption of Hyperloop technology could spur economic growth by connecting regions and markets more closely. This enhanced connectivity could lead to new business opportunities, job creation, and increased accessibility to services and amenities. Number 5. Railguns. Railguns represent one of the most exciting advancements in modern military technology, offering significant improvements in speed, range, and firepower over traditional artillery. Railguns use electromagnetic forces to launch projectiles at extremely high velocities, eliminating the need for chemical propellants. This technology has the potential to revolutionize both naval and ground-based weaponry, providing militaries with a formidable new tool. The basic principle behind railguns involves the use of electromagnetic rails to accelerate a projectile. When a high electrical current is passed through the rails, it creates a magnetic field that propels the projectile forward at incredible speeds. Current railgun prototypes can achieve velocities exceeding Mach 7, or 7 times the speed of sound. This high speed allows railgun projectiles to hit targets with immense kinetic energy, causing devastating damage even without the use of explosives. One of the most interesting current advancements in railgun technology is the development of materials and designs that can withstand the extreme conditions inside the gun. The high electrical currents and rapid acceleration generate significant heat and mechanical stress, which can damage the rails and other components. Researchers are exploring new materials, such as advanced composites and high-strength alloys, to improve the durability and longevity of railguns. Additionally, innovative cooling systems are being designed to manage the heat generated during firing, ensuring consistent performance and reducing wear and tear. In the future, railguns could evolve to become a standard component of military arsenals, offering several strategic advantages. For naval applications, railguns could provide ships with a long-range, high-precision weapon that can engage both surface and airborne threats. The ability to fire projectiles at hypersonic speeds means that targets have less time to evade, increasing the likelihood of successful hits. This capability could be particularly valuable for intercepting incoming missiles and other high-speed projectiles. On land, railguns could be mounted on armored vehicles or stationary defense installations, providing rapid response firepower against a variety of targets. The high velocity and kinetic energy of railgun projectiles make them effective against both fortified positions and mobile targets. Additionally, the absence of chemical propellants reduces the logistical challenges associated with traditional ammunition, such as storage and handling of explosives. Beyond military applications, railgun technology could also have significant implications for space exploration. The ability to launch projectiles at high speeds using electromagnetic forces could pave the way for new methods of deploying satellites and other payloads into orbit. This approach could potentially reduce the cost and complexity of space launches, making it more accessible for scientific research and commercial ventures. Number 6. AI that models reality. One of the most exciting current advancements in AI research is the development of large world models, which are sophisticated systems that attempt to understand and simulate vast, complex environments. These models are designed to represent real-world knowledge, allowing AI systems to make predictions, reason, and interact in ways that are far more aligned with human-like understanding. Unlike traditional models that focus on narrow tasks, large world models integrate multiple sources of information, from language and visual data to structured knowledge and sensory inputs, enabling them to have a more holistic grasp of the world. For example, these models can simulate real-world physics, make predictions based on environmental changes, and even generate creative responses based on deep, contextual understanding. The scale and complexity of these models mark a huge leap forward in how AI interacts with the real world. At their core, large world models are powered by enormous datasets and advanced machine learning architectures like transformers, which allow them to learn patterns and relationships from vast amounts of data. By training on diverse inputs such as text, images, and videos, these models can develop a more complete mental map of how things work in the real world. This ability gives them the power to perform tasks that range from answering complex questions about science or history to generating detailed 3D environments or simulating the outcomes of various actions in a virtual space. Recent advancements have also allowed these models to incorporate real-time data, which means they can adapt and respond to changes in the environment, making them even more versatile in their applications. Looking ahead to the future, large world models could evolve into powerful tools for a range of applications. In areas like robotics, for instance, these models could guide robots in understanding their surroundings and interacting with objects in the same way humans do, anticipating physical forces, predicting how objects move, and learning from their environment in real time. This could lead to breakthroughs in fields like autonomous vehicles, disaster response robots, or household assistants that can perform complex tasks. In education, large world models could serve as interactive teaching tools, offering personalized learning experiences that simulate real-world scenarios, or even immerse students in virtual historical events, science labs, or other experiential learning environments. Moreover, as these models grow more sophisticated, they could significantly impact scientific research. Scientists could use large world models to simulate complex natural systems, such as climate change or the spread of diseases, allowing for more accurate predictions and better decision-making. This kind of AI could also contribute to creative fields by generating new designs, art, or virtual worlds that blur the lines between reality and imagination. Over time, as we improve the model's accuracy, scalability, and energy efficiency, they could serve as the backbone for highly advanced simulations of real-world phenomena, becoming essential tools for both problem-solving and innovation in multiple fields. In today's fast-paced media environment, news spreads faster than it can be verified, and algorithms often reinforce our own biases. It's becoming harder to know which sources to trust, especially when the same story is framed in wildly different ways. But that's where Ground News, today's sponsor, steps in. Founded by former NASA engineer Harleen Kaur, Ground News was created to bring transparency to our media landscape. Available as both a website and a mobile app, Ground News aggregates global news, analyzing coverage across the political spectrum and from diverse sources, so you can see the full picture. Take, for example, a recent story on Google signing a deal with a nuclear power company. Ground News aggregated almost 200 articles on it, showing you coverage details, political bias, and source credibility all in one place. With visual breakdowns, you can see which sources lean left, right, or center, and which are rated highly credible by independent monitoring organizations like All Sides, Ad Fontes Media, and Media Bias Fact Check. Some of my favorite features include being able to compare headlines to see how different outlets frame a story, and the blind spot feature, which highlights news that might be underreported by one side of the political spectrum. For anyone interested in a specific topic, whether it's technology, science, or global events, Ground News lets you follow your interests and uncover new perspectives. I'm excited to work with Ground News because they encourage critical thinking and provide context in an age where reliable information is essential. I use Ground News to broaden my understanding and see narratives across various perspectives, which is particularly important when covering complex scientific or tech topics. If you want to try it out, go to ground.news/FBT and use my link to save 50% on their Vantage plan for unlimited access to all these incredible features. Number 7. Biological computing. Biological computing is an emerging field that harnesses the power of biological systems to perform computational tasks. It combines principles of biology, computer science, and engineering to create devices and systems capable of processing information using living cells, DNA, or other organic materials. Unlike traditional computing, which relies on silicon-based hardware, biological computing seeks to leverage the unique properties of biological molecules, such as their ability to self-assemble, replicate, and respond to environmental changes. One of the most promising advancements in biological computing is DNA computing, where DNA molecules are used to store and process information. DNA is an incredibly dense information storage medium. 1 gram of DNA can theoretically hold 215 petabytes of data. In DNA computing, researchers use strands of DNA to encode data and perform complex computations. These computations are carried out through biochemical reactions, where DNA molecules interact in ways that mimic logic gates, the fundamental building blocks of digital computers. This approach has already been used to solve mathematical problems and encrypt data, showcasing its potential for handling massive amounts of information with minimal energy consumption. The future of biological computing could lead to hybrid systems that combine the best of both biological and traditional silicon-based computing. Biological systems excel in parallel processing and adaptability, while silicon-based computers are unmatched in speed and precision for certain tasks. By integrating biological components with existing hardware, researchers could develop more efficient and versatile computing platforms. In the future, biological computing could also play a key role in the development of artificial intelligence. Biological systems, particularly the human brain, are far more efficient at certain types of computation, such as pattern recognition and learning. By mimicking the brain's structure and function in biological computing systems, researchers could create AI that operates more like living organisms, with the ability to learn, adapt, and evolve in complex environments. Biological computing could also revolutionize data storage. As the demand for data storage continues to grow, traditional methods are becoming increasingly unsustainable. DNA storage, with its incredible density and long-term stability, offers a promising alternative. In the future, we could see biological storage systems that are not only capable of holding vast amounts of data, but are also self-replicating and self-repairing, drastically reducing the need for maintenance and infrastructure. These systems could be used to store entire libraries of information in tiny biological cells, preserving knowledge for future generations. Number 8. Stem cell technology. Stem cell technology represents one of the most promising and dynamic fields in medical science, offering the potential to revolutionize the treatment of numerous diseases and injuries. Stem cells are unique because they have the ability to develop into different types of cells in the body, providing a sort of repair system for tissues. One of the most exciting current advancements in stem cell technology is the development of induced pluripotent stem cells. These are adult cells that have been genetically reprogrammed to an embryonic stem cell-like state, allowing them to differentiate into any cell type. This breakthrough, which earned Shinya Yamanaka a Nobel Prize, has significant implications for personalized medicine. By creating cells from a patient's own cells, scientists can potentially generate tissues and organs for transplantation that are perfectly matched to the patient, reducing the risk of rejection and the need for immunosuppressive drugs. Stem cell technology is also making strides in treating degenerative diseases. For example, researchers are exploring the use of stem cells to treat Parkinson's disease by replacing the damaged neurons that cause the symptoms. Clinical trials are underway to test the safety and efficacy of these therapies, with early results showing promise. Similarly, stem cells are being investigated for their potential to regenerate damaged heart tissue after a heart attack, offering hope for patients with heart disease. Another area of significant advancement is the use of stem cells in treating spinal cord injuries. Scientists are developing techniques to induce stem cells to grow into nerve cells and potentially repair damaged spinal cords. This could offer new treatment options for patients with paralysis, improving their mobility and quality of life. Early-stage clinical trials, are already testing these approaches, and while challenges remain, the progress is encouraging. In the future, stem cell technology could evolve to offer even more revolutionary treatments and applications. One exciting possibility is the refinement of gene editing techniques, such as CRISPR, in conjunction with stem cell technology. This combination could enable the correction of genetic defects in stem cells before they are used for therapy. For example, researchers could potentially treat genetic disorders like cystic fibrosis or sickle cell anemia by correcting the faulty genes in a patient's stem cells and then reintroducing the healthy cells into the patient's body. Stem cell technology could also play a role in anti-aging therapies. By understanding the mechanisms that allow stem cells to renew and differentiate, scientists might develop treatments that slow down or reverse the aging process. This could lead to therapies that maintain tissue health and function, extending not just lifespan, but health span, the period of life spent in good health. Number 9. Reusable rockets. Reusable rockets represent a transformative advancement in space exploration, significantly reducing the cost and increasing the frequency of space missions. This technology involves designing rockets that can return to Earth after a mission, be refurbished, and launched again, rather than being discarded after a single use. One of the most groundbreaking advancements in reusable rocket technology is SpaceX's Falcon 9 rocket. The Falcon 9's first stage, which provides the initial thrust to propel the rocket out of Earth's atmosphere, is designed to return to a designated landing site or a drone ship in the ocean after separation. This capability is made possible through advanced navigation systems, grid fins for aerodynamic control, and precise engine burns to slow the rocket's descent. SpaceX has successfully landed and reused Falcon 9 first stages multiple times, demonstrating the practicality and economic benefits of reusable rockets. Another significant advancement is Blue Origin's New Shepard rocket, designed for suborbital space tourism and scientific research. New Shepard features a fully reusable booster and capsule, both of which return to Earth for refurbishment and reuse. The booster lands vertically using retro rockets, similar to the Falcon 9, while the capsule descends under parachutes. This approach ensures that both components can be rapidly turned around for subsequent flights, reducing costs and turnaround times. In the future, reusable rocket technology could evolve to further reduce the cost of access to space and enable more ambitious missions. One potential development is the integration of reusable rockets with space habitats and infrastructure. Reusable rockets could regularly transport supplies, equipment, and personnel to space stations, lunar bases, and eventually Martian colonies. This continuous supply chain would be crucial for sustaining long-term human presence in space and enabling large-scale scientific and industrial activities. For example, reusable rockets could support the construction of space habitats, mining operations on the moon or asteroids, and the development of in-space manufacturing facilities. The development of reusable rockets also has significant implications for space tourism. Lower launch costs and increased flight frequency could make space travel accessible to a broader audience. Commercial space flights for private individuals could offer experiences ranging from brief suborbital trips to extended stays in space hotels. As reusable rocket technology advances, the cost of these trips is expected to decrease, making space tourism a viable industry. Moreover, reusable rockets could play a pivotal role in planetary defense. With the ability to rapidly launch and relaunch, these rockets could be used to deploy missions to intercept and mitigate potential asteroid threats. By developing technologies to deflect or destroy hazardous asteroids, reusable rockets could help protect Earth from catastrophic impacts. Number 10. AI influencers. AI influencers represent a fascinating intersection of artificial intelligence, social media, and digital marketing. These virtual personas, powered by advanced AI algorithms and various AI tools, can create and share content, engage with followers, and even collaborate with brands just like human influencers. One of the most interesting current advancements in AI influencers is the development of hyper-realistic avatars. Using techniques from computer graphics and deep learning, companies are creating virtual influencers that look and behave like real humans. For instance, AI influencers such as Lil Miquela and Shudu have amassed large followings on platforms like Instagram. These virtual influencers can post photos, share stories, and interact with followers, all while maintaining a consistent and engaging persona. In the future, AI influencers could evolve to become even more integrated into our digital lives. One potential development is the creation of AI influencers that can adapt their personalities and content based on individual user preferences. Using advanced personalization algorithms, these digital personas could tailor their interactions and recommendations to suit the tastes and interests of each follower. This level of customization could make AI influencers more effective at building relationships and driving user engagement. Another exciting possibility is the integration of AI influencers with augmented reality, also known as AR. AR technology could bring AI influencers into the physical world, allowing users to interact with them in real time. For example, an AI influencer could appear as a hologram in a user's living room, offering fashion advice or demonstrating a new product. Number 11. Carbon nanotubes. Carbon nanotubes are at the forefront of nanotechnology, offering extraordinary properties that could revolutionize various industries. These cylindrical nanostructures, composed of carbon atoms arranged in a hexagonal lattice, exhibit remarkable strength, electrical conductivity, and thermal stability. One of the most significant current advancements in carbon nanotube technology is in the field of electronics. Carbon nanotubes have exceptional electrical conductivity, making them ideal for use in transistors, sensors, and other electronic components. Researchers are developing carbon nanotube-based transistors that can outperform traditional silicon transistors in terms of speed and energy efficiency. These advancements could lead to faster, more efficient electronic devices, from smartphones to supercomputers. In materials science, carbon nanotubes are being used to create super strong, lightweight composites. By integrating carbon nanotubes into polymers, metals, and ceramics, researchers are developing materials that are much stronger and lighter than their traditional counterparts. These carbon nanotube reinforced composites have potential applications in aerospace, automotive, and construction industries, where reducing weight while maintaining strength is crucial. For instance, carbon nanotube enhanced materials could lead to lighter, more fuel-efficient aircraft and vehicles, as well as stronger, more durable building materials. Carbon nanotubes are also making waves in the field of energy storage. They can be used to improve the performance of batteries and supercapacitors, offering higher energy densities and faster charging times. In the future, carbon nanotube technology could evolve to become even more integral to various high-tech applications. One potential development is the creation of carbon nanotube-based quantum computing components. Due to their unique electronic properties, carbon nanotubes could be used to create qubits, the fundamental units of quantum computers. Another futuristic application of carbon nanotubes is in the development of space elevators. The incredible tensile strength of carbon nanotubes makes them an ideal material for constructing a cable that could stretch from the Earth's surface to a geostationary satellite. Such a structure could revolutionize space travel by providing a cost-effective and energy-efficient method of transporting materials and people to and from space. Number 12. Cryonics. Cryonics, the practice of preserving individuals at extremely low temperatures with the hope of future revival, has long been a subject of both scientific intrigue and public fascination. The goal is to halt biological decay and maintain the body in a state where future medical technologies might be able to restore health and life. One of the most interesting current advancements in cryonics is the development of advanced cryoprotectants. These substances are used to prevent ice formation during the freezing process, which can cause cellular damage. Traditional cryoprotectants often had toxic side effects, limiting their effectiveness. However, new formulations are being developed that are both more effective at preventing ice formation and less toxic to human tissues. These advancements are crucial because they enhance the preservation quality of organs and tissues, potentially improving the chances of successful future revival. Cryonics also benefits from advancements in cryopreservation infrastructure. Modern cryonics facilities are being designed with state-of-the-art equipment that ensures consistent and optimal storage conditions. These facilities use advanced cooling systems to maintain extremely low temperatures and have backup systems to protect against power failures. Additionally, the development of better monitoring technologies allows for real-time tracking of the preservation conditions, ensuring that any deviations are immediately corrected to maintain the integrity of the preserved bodies. In the future, cryonics could evolve to become a more accepted and mainstream practice thanks to these technological advancements. One potential evolution is the integration of nanotechnology. Nanobots could be used to repair cellular damage caused by freezing. Nanobots could also help in the precise delivery of cryoprotectants, improving the overall preservation process. Another exciting possibility is the development of advanced revival techniques. As medical technology progresses, particularly in the fields of regenerative medicine and tissue engineering, the feasibility of reviving a cryopreserved individual increases. Scientists are exploring ways to repair or replace damaged tissues and organs, potentially restoring a cryopreserved body to full health. Advances in brain-computer interfaces and neuroprosthetics could also play a role, offering ways to restore or enhance neurological functions in revived individuals. Number 13. Smart dust technology. Smart dust technology represents a fascinating frontier in the field of microelectromechanical systems, where tiny autonomous sensors, each no larger than a grain of sand, are used to monitor and collect data from their environment. These minuscule devices can communicate wirelessly, enabling a wide range of applications from industrial monitoring to environmental sensing. One of the most interesting current advancements in smart dust technology is the development of ultra-small, energy-efficient sensors. These sensors are capable of detecting a variety of environmental parameters, such as temperature, humidity, light, and pressure with remarkable precision. Researchers have made significant progress in miniaturizing these sensors while enhancing their sensitivity and accuracy. Another significant advancement is in the realm of wireless communication. Smart dust particles need to transmit data to a central receiver for analysis, and recent innovations in low-power wireless communication protocols have made this more feasible. Technologies such as Bluetooth Low Energy and Zigbee are being adapted for use in smart dust networks, enabling efficient and reliable data transfer over short distances. These advancements are crucial for creating robust and scalable smart dust systems that can be deployed in various environments. In the future, smart dust technology could evolve to become even more versatile and impactful. One potential application is in healthcare, where smart dust particles could be used for continuous monitoring of patients' vital signs. These tiny sensors could be implanted or ingested, providing real-time health data to doctors and caregivers. This could revolutionize the management of chronic diseases, enabling personalized treatment plans and early detection of health issues. Another promising area is environmental monitoring. Smart dust could be deployed in large quantities to monitor air and water quality, track wildlife movements, and detect environmental hazards, such as oil spills or forest fires. The ability to gather granular data from vast areas would provide scientists and policymakers with unprecedented insights into environmental conditions, aiding in conservation efforts and disaster response. In the field of security and surveillance, smart dust could offer a discreet and effective means of monitoring sensitive areas. These tiny sensors could be scattered around perimeters, detecting unauthorized access and alerting security personnel to potential threats. The small size and wireless capabilities of smart dust make it difficult to detect and disable, providing a robust security solution for critical infrastructure and high-risk environments. Number 14. Holodecks. Holodecks, a concept popularized by science fiction, are immersive virtual environments that simulate physical spaces and interactions in a highly realistic manner. Recent advancements in various technologies are bringing us closer to realizing holodecks, offering exciting possibilities for entertainment, training, and more. These advancements combine virtual reality, augmented reality, haptic feedback, and sophisticated spatial tracking to create environments where users can interact with digital content as if it were real. One of the most significant current advancements is in the realm of VR and AR headsets. Devices like the Oculus Quest and the Microsoft HoloLens provide users with immersive visual and auditory experiences by overlaying digital images onto the physical world or displaying entirely virtual environments. Haptic feedback technology is another crucial component advancing the development of holodecks. Haptic suits and gloves, such as those developed by companies like haptx and Tesla Suit, allow users to feel physical sensations corresponding to their interactions within the virtual environment. These devices use tiny actuators to simulate the sense of touch, pressure, and even temperature, making virtual interactions feel real. For instance, in a training simulation, a user could feel the recoil of a virtual firearm or the texture of different surfaces, adding a layer of realism that enhances learning and engagement. Spatial tracking systems have also seen significant improvements. Advanced motion capture technologies, such as those used in the film and gaming industries, can track users' movements with high precision. Companies like OptiTrack and Vicon have developed systems that capture even the smallest gestures and translate them into the virtual world. This allows for natural and intuitive interactions within the holodeck environment, making the experience more seamless and immersive. In the future, holodecks could evolve to become more integrated and versatile. For example, combining VR headsets with fully immersive rooms equipped with haptic floors and walls could create environments where users can walk, run, and interact with virtual objects without the need for additional gear. These rooms could use a combination of projectors, advanced tracking, and haptic feedback to create a 360-degree immersive experience. Imagine stepping into a holodeck and finding yourself on a beach, feeling the sand underfoot and the warmth of the sun, or walking through a historical simulation where you can touch and manipulate artifacts. Holodecks could also revolutionize education and training. Medical students could practice surgeries in a risk-free virtual environment, feeling the resistance of tissue and the precision needed for incisions. Military personnel could train in various scenarios, from urban warfare to disaster response, with the ability to simulate complex environments and unpredictable situations. Architects and designers could walk through and modify their creations in real time, gaining a better understanding of spatial dynamics and user experience. Entertainment would be another significant application of holodeck technology. Imagine playing a video game where you are not just controlling a character, but physically present in the game's world, solving puzzles, fighting enemies, or exploring vast landscapes. Theme parks and museums could use holodecks to create interactive exhibits that educate and entertain visitors in unprecedented ways. Social interactions could also be transformed by holodecks. Virtual meetings could become far more engaging and effective, with participants feeling as if they are in the same room despite being miles apart. This could revolutionize remote work, making it possible to collaborate on projects with a level of immersion that current video conferencing tools cannot match. Number 15. Social credit systems. Social credit systems represent a controversial yet fascinating advancement in the intersection of technology, data analytics, and governance. These systems aim to monitor and evaluate individuals' behaviors, rewarding positive actions and penalizing negative ones based on a set of predefined criteria. One of the most interesting current advancements in social credit systems is the integration of artificial intelligence and big data analytics. By leveraging AI, these systems can process vast amounts of data from various sources, such as social media, financial transactions, public records, and even surveillance footage. AI algorithms analyze this data to assess individuals' behavior patterns and assign scores that reflect their trustworthiness and compliance with societal norms. This technology enables real-time monitoring and evaluation, making the system highly responsive and dynamic. The functionality of social credit systems typically involves aggregating data points across multiple facets of an individual's life. For example, timely repayment of loans, adherence to traffic laws, and even social media activity can influence a person's score. In some implementations, higher scores can lead to benefits such as easier access to loans, lower interest rates, and priority services. Conversely, lower scores might result in restrictions, such as travel bans or reduced access to certain services. One of the pioneering examples of social credit systems is in China, where the government has been developing and implementing such systems on a wide scale. These systems use a combination of government databases, private sector data, and public feedback to compile comprehensive social credit scores for citizens. In the future, social credit systems could evolve to become more pervasive and integrated into everyday life. One potential development is the expansion of these systems beyond national borders, creating international social credit frameworks. This could facilitate global cooperation and trust, particularly in areas like international travel, trade, and digital interactions. For instance, a high social credit score could simplify visa processes or enhance credibility in global digital marketplaces. Another fascinating possibility is the integration of social credit systems with smart city infrastructure. As cities become more connected through the Internet of Things, social credit systems could utilize real-time data from various urban sensors and devices to monitor and evaluate behavior. However, there is a risk that these systems could make existing inequalities worse or create new types of social divisions. It is essential to establish robust legal frameworks and ethical guidelines to govern the use and implementation of social credit systems, protecting individual rights and promoting social justice. Number 16. Hydrogen fuel cells. Hydrogen fuel cells represent a promising technology in the quest for sustainable energy solutions, offering a clean and efficient alternative to fossil fuels. These devices generate electricity through a chemical reaction between hydrogen and oxygen, with water and heat as the only byproducts. This clean energy source is gaining traction due to its potential to reduce greenhouse gas emissions and dependence on fossil fuels. One of the most exciting current advancements in hydrogen fuel cells is the development of more efficient and durable materials for the cell components. Traditionally, platinum has been used as a catalyst in fuel cells, which is both expensive and scarce. Researchers are now exploring alternative catalysts, such as those based on cheaper and more abundant materials like nickel or iron. Another significant advancement is the improvement in hydrogen production and storage technologies. Producing hydrogen through electrolysis, where water is split into hydrogen and oxygen using electricity, is becoming more efficient and cost-effective, especially when powered by renewable energy sources like wind and solar. Advances in high-pressure and liquid hydrogen storage systems are also enhancing the safety and practicality of hydrogen as a fuel. These innovations ensure a steady supply of hydrogen, addressing one of the key challenges in the adoption of hydrogen fuel cells. In the transportation sector, hydrogen fuel cell vehicles are becoming increasingly competitive with electric vehicles. Companies like Toyota, Honda, and Hyundai are already producing fuel cell vehicles that offer longer driving ranges and shorter refueling times compared to battery electric vehicles. Recent advancements in fuel cell stack design and integration have led to lighter and more compact systems, improving vehicle performance and efficiency. Additionally, the expansion of hydrogen refueling infrastructure is making it more convenient for consumers to adopt fuel cell vehicles. In the future, hydrogen fuel cells could evolve to play a crucial role in grid stabilization and energy storage. As renewable energy sources like wind and solar become more prevalent, managing the intermittency and variability of these sources becomes a challenge. Hydrogen fuel cells can be used to store excess energy produced during peak production times and convert it back to electricity when demand is high. This capability enhances the reliability and resilience of the power grid, supporting the integration of more renewable energy sources. Moreover, advancements in microfuel cells could lead to their use in portable and small-scale applications. Devices like laptops, smartphones, and drones could benefit from the longer-lasting power provided by hydrogen fuel cells compared to traditional batteries. This would be particularly advantageous in remote or off-grid locations where recharging options are limited. The development of compact and efficient microfuel cells could revolutionize the way we power personal electronics and small devices. Number 17. Crime prediction technology. Crime prediction technology represents a significant leap forward in law enforcement and public safety, leveraging data analytics, machine learning, and artificial intelligence to anticipate and prevent criminal activity. This technology aims to enhance the efficiency of policing by identifying potential crime hotspots and predicting when and where crimes are likely to occur. One of the most interesting current advancements in crime prediction technology is the use of predictive analytics. This involves analyzing historical crime data, such as the time, location, and nature of past crimes, to identify patterns and trends. Another significant development is the integration of social media and public data into crime prediction models. AI systems can analyze social media posts, public records, and even weather data to enhance their predictive capabilities. By monitoring social media activity, for example, AI can identify signals that may indicate potential criminal behavior or unrest. In the future, crime prediction technology could evolve to become even more integrated and precise. One potential development is the application of advanced biometrics and facial recognition technology. By analyzing biometric data, such as facial expressions, gait, and voice patterns, AI systems could identify individuals exhibiting stress or suspicious behavior in public spaces. This technology could be particularly useful in crowded areas, such as airports or large events, where traditional surveillance methods may be less effective. Combining biometric data with predictive analytics could help prevent crimes before they occur, enhancing public safety. Despite the promising potential of crime prediction technology, ethical considerations and challenges must be addressed. Ensuring the privacy and civil liberties of individuals is paramount, as excessive surveillance and data collection can lead to concerns about misuse and discrimination. It is essential to develop transparent algorithms and robust legal frameworks that govern the use of crime prediction technology, ensuring that it is used fairly and responsibly. Number 18. Photorealistic video games. Photorealistic video games represent one of the most exciting advancements in modern gaming technology, pushing the boundaries of visual realism and immersion. These games would leverage cutting-edge graphics technology, advanced rendering techniques, and powerful hardware to create visuals that are nearly indistinguishable from real life. The most significant current advancements in this field involve ray tracing, artificial intelligence, and high-resolution textures, all of which contribute to the stunning realism seen in today's top games. Ray tracing is a groundbreaking technology that simulates the way light interacts with objects in a virtual environment. This technique allows for incredibly realistic reflections, shadows, and lighting effects that were previously impossible to achieve in real-time gameplay. By tracing the path of light rays as they bounce off surfaces, ray tracing creates scenes with dynamic lighting that reacts accurately to the player's movements and the environment. Games like Cyberpunk 2077 have showcased the potential of ray tracing, setting new standards for visual fidelity in gaming. Artificial intelligence also plays a crucial role in enhancing the realism of video games. AI algorithms are used to create more lifelike animations, behaviors, and interactions within the game world. For example, AI-driven character animations can respond fluidly to the player's actions, making non-playable characters appear more natural and believable. Additionally, procedural generation techniques powered by AI can create vast, detailed environments without the need for manual design, allowing for more expansive and varied game worlds. High-resolution textures and models are another key component of photorealistic video games. Modern games use textures with resolutions that can reach 4K or higher, providing an unprecedented level of detail. These textures, combined with highly detailed 3D models, ensure that every object in the game world, from a character's clothing to the bark on a tree, looks convincingly real. Developers use photogrammetry, a technique that involves scanning real-world objects and environments to create highly detailed 3D models, further enhancing the realism of in-game assets. In the future, photorealistic video games could also benefit from advancements in cloud computing and streaming technology. With powerful servers handling the heavy lifting of rendering complex scenes, players could stream high-quality games on devices that wouldn't normally support such graphics. This approach would make photorealistic gaming more accessible, allowing a broader audience to experience the latest advancements in game graphics. Cloud computing might even enable the real-time creation of photorealistic AI-generated game graphics. Furthermore, advancements in AI could lead to more intelligent and reactive game worlds. AI-driven ecosystems could simulate realistic weather patterns, wildlife behavior, and environmental interactions, creating dynamic and ever-changing game environments. Players might encounter non-playable characters with complex personalities and lifelike behaviors, making every interaction unique and memorable. Number 19. Terabyte internet speeds. Terabyte internet speeds represent a quantum leap in data transmission capabilities, promising to revolutionize how we use and interact with digital technologies. Achieving these extraordinary speeds involves cutting-edge advancements in fiber optic technology, data compression algorithms, and network infrastructure. One of the most exciting current advancements is the development of advanced fiber optic cables. These cables use light to transmit data, allowing for incredibly high-speed communication. Innovations in fiber optics, such as the use of hollow core fibers and multi-core fibers, have significantly increased the amount of data that can be transmitted simultaneously. Hollow core fibers, for instance, reduce latency and increase speed by allowing light to travel through air rather than glass. Meanwhile, multi-core fibers multiply the data carrying capacity by using multiple cores within a single fiber, enabling the transmission of petabits of data per second over long distances. Another critical advancement involves the use of advanced modulation techniques and data compression algorithms. Modulation techniques, such as quadrature amplitude modulation, increase the amount of data that can be encoded onto a single wavelength of light. In the future, terabyte internet speeds could evolve to become a standard feature of global communication networks. For example, terabyte internet speeds would revolutionize the entertainment industry. Streaming services could offer ultra-high definition and even immersive virtual reality content without buffering or lag. Gamers could experience seamless online multiplayer experiences with near instantaneous response times, creating more immersive and engaging gameplay. Moreover, the ability to transmit vast amounts of data quickly could enable new forms of interactive and collaborative entertainment that are currently not feasible. Number 20. Seawater purification technology. Seawater purification, or desalination, has seen remarkable advancements in recent years as the global demand for fresh water continues to grow. With nearly 97% of Earth's water stored in oceans, desalination technology offers a critical solution for regions facing water scarcity. Traditionally, the most common methods for purifying seawater have been thermal distillation, which involves heating water to remove salts, and reverse osmosis, which uses pressure to push water through membranes that filter out salt and other impurities. While effective, these methods have historically been energy-intensive and expensive. However, recent innovations are making desalination more efficient, sustainable, and accessible. One of the most exciting advancements in desalination is the development of new membrane technologies. Graphene-based membranes, in particular, are showing great promise. These ultra-thin membranes are stronger and more effective than conventional materials, allowing water to pass through faster while blocking salt and contaminants more efficiently. Graphene membranes can also be produced at a lower cost and are more energy efficient, making the entire process more sustainable. Another innovative technique involves solar-powered desalination. Harnessing solar energy to purify seawater could significantly reduce reliance on fossil fuels, which are traditionally needed to power desalination plants. Solar desalination works by using solar panels to generate electricity or by concentrating solar heat to evaporate water, separating it from salt. This method is particularly promising for coastal regions in sunny climates, where solar energy is abundant. In the future, we could have bio-inspired materials that mimic natural water purification processes found in plants and animals. These hybrid and biomimetic systems could push the boundaries of what's possible in desalination, making it more efficient, cost-effective, and environmentally friendly. Number 21. Small modular nuclear reactors. Small modular nuclear reactors represent a transformative advancement in nuclear energy technology, offering a more flexible, efficient, and potentially safer alternative to traditional large-scale nuclear reactors. These compact reactors are designed to generate power at a smaller scale, making them suitable for a wider range of applications and locations. Small modular nuclear reactors work by using nuclear fission to generate heat, which is then converted into electricity. What sets these reactors apart is their modular design, allowing components to be manufactured in factories and transported to the installation site. This modularity reduces construction times and costs, making nuclear power more accessible and affordable. Additionally, these reactors can be scaled to match demand, either by operating as standalone units or by adding more modules to increase capacity. In the future, small modular nuclear reactors could evolve to play a crucial role in the global transition to clean energy. Their smaller size and modular nature make them ideal for deployment in remote or off-grid locations, providing reliable power to communities that lack access to large-scale energy infrastructure. This could be particularly beneficial for developing countries, where access to stable and affordable electricity is a major challenge. Moreover, these compact reactors could be integrated into existing energy grids to complement renewable energy sources like wind and solar. Due to their ability to quickly ramp up or down in response to demand, they can provide a stable and continuous power supply, mitigating the intermittency issues associated with renewables. This flexibility could help accelerate the transition to a more sustainable energy mix, reducing reliance on fossil fuels and lowering greenhouse gas emissions. One of the most exciting prospects for small modular nuclear reactors is their use in space exploration. Their compact size and robust design make them suitable for providing reliable power to lunar or Martian bases, supporting long-term human presence in space. By generating electricity and heat in environments where traditional power sources are impractical, these small reactors could enable new frontiers in space exploration and settlement. Number 22. Foldable electronics. Foldable electronics have emerged as one of the most exciting advancements in consumer technology, pushing the boundaries of what is possible with mobile devices and displays. This innovation is driven by breakthroughs in materials science, flexible display technology, and advanced manufacturing processes. One of the most significant advancements in foldable electronics is the development of flexible displays. These displays can bend, fold, and roll while maintaining high resolution and vibrant colors. Companies like Samsung and LG have been at the forefront of this technology, introducing foldable smartphones such as the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold and the LG Rollable concept. These devices feature screens that can be folded or expanded, offering the functionality of both a smartphone and a tablet in a single device. The ability to switch between different form factors on the fly enhances user experience and provides greater convenience. Another remarkable development is the creation of flexible batteries and circuits that can bend and flex without losing functionality. Researchers are exploring various materials, such as graphene and other nanomaterials, to create durable and efficient flexible components. These advancements are crucial for ensuring that the entire device, not just the display, can withstand repeated folding and bending. Innovations in flexible printed circuit boards and stretchable conductive materials are making it possible to design electronics that are not only foldable, but also highly durable and reliable. Looking to the future, foldable electronics could evolve to become more prevalent and integrated into various aspects of daily life. One potential development is the expansion of foldable technology beyond smartphones to include larger devices like laptops and tablets. Imagine a laptop that can be folded into a compact size for easy portability, or a tablet that can expand to a larger display for enhanced productivity. This flexibility could revolutionize the way we use and carry our devices, making them more adaptable to different tasks and environments. Number 23. Seafloor mapping technology. Seafloor mapping technology has made incredible strides in recent years, driven by advancements in sonar systems, autonomous underwater vehicles, and satellite-based imaging. Mapping the ocean floor is critical for understanding Earth's geology, biodiversity, and resources. Yet much of it remains unexplored, with only a fraction of the seabed mapped in high resolution. One of the most significant advancements in seafloor mapping technology is the use of multi-beam sonar systems. Unlike traditional sonar, which emits a single beam, Multi-beam sonar sends out multiple beams simultaneously, creating a wide swath of coverage and allowing for more detailed mapping of the seabed. These systems can generate high-resolution 3D images of underwater topography, identifying features such as underwater mountains, canyons, and even shipwrecks. Multi-beam sonar is often mounted on ships or autonomous underwater vehicles, and it provides a much clearer picture of the ocean floor than earlier methods. Looking to the future, seafloor mapping technology could evolve to offer even greater detail and efficiency. One exciting possibility is the development of swarm robotics, large groups of small, networked autonomous underwater vehicles working together to map vast sections of the ocean floor in a fraction of the time it currently takes. These robotic swarms could be equipped with advanced AI to autonomously coordinate their movements and optimize their mapping efforts, covering wider areas more rapidly while minimizing human intervention. This approach could dramatically accelerate the mapping process, particularly in hard-to-reach or poorly understood regions like the deep trenches and ridges of the world's oceans. Number 24. Artificial photosynthesis. Artificial photosynthesis represents a groundbreaking advancement in renewable energy technology, aiming to replicate the natural process by which plants convert sunlight, water, and carbon dioxide into energy. This innovative approach seeks to produce clean fuels and valuable chemicals while mitigating the effects of climate change. The core principle of artificial photosynthesis involves using solar energy to drive chemical reactions that split water into hydrogen and oxygen and convert carbon dioxide into useful fuels, such as methanol or hydrocarbons. This process typically requires a photoelectrochemical cell that mimics the natural photosynthetic machinery. These cells consist of light-absorbing materials, catalysts, and membranes that work together to capture sunlight and facilitate the necessary chemical reactions. In addition to ongoing material advancements, researchers are developing integrated systems that combine artificial photosynthesis with other renewable energy technologies. For example, coupling artificial photosynthesis with solar panels can create hybrid systems that produce both electricity and fuels from sunlight. In the future, artificial photosynthesis could evolve to play a critical role in addressing global energy and environmental challenges. One potential application is the production of green hydrogen, a clean fuel that can be used in various sectors, including transportation, industry, and power generation. Artificial photosynthesis could provide a sustainable and scalable method for producing hydrogen, reducing our reliance on fossil fuels and lowering greenhouse gas emissions. Another promising application is carbon capture and utilization. By converting captured carbon dioxide into valuable fuels and chemicals, artificial photosynthesis can help mitigate climate change while creating economic value. This approach not only reduces the amount of CO2 in the atmosphere, but also provides a sustainable source of raw materials for the chemical industry. In the future, entire industrial processes could be redesigned to integrate artificial photosynthesis, making them more environmentally friendly and resource efficient. Number 25. Smart clothing. Smart clothing, a rapidly evolving area at the intersection of fashion and technology, is transforming the way we think about what we wear. These garments incorporate advanced materials and embedded technologies that allow them to interact with the wearer and the environment in innovative ways. One of the most exciting current advancements is the integration of sensors directly into fabrics. These sensors can monitor various physiological parameters, such as heart rate, body temperature, movement, and even stress levels, turning the clothing into wearable health monitors. For example, companies like Hexoskin and Sensoria have developed smart shirts and socks that track vital signs in real time, providing users and healthcare professionals with valuable data for fitness tracking or medical monitoring. These garments work by using tiny, flexible sensors woven into the fabric, which are connected to a small power source or Bluetooth transmitter. The sensors gather data from the body and send it to an app on the user's smartphone or smartwatch, where it can be analyzed and displayed. The ability to monitor health metrics without bulky devices has major implications for fitness enthusiasts, athletes, and individuals with chronic health conditions. In addition to health monitoring, Another fascinating development in smart clothing is the incorporation of adaptive materials that can respond to environmental changes. For instance, researchers are developing fabrics that can adjust their thermal properties based on the wearer's body temperature or external weather conditions. These thermoregulatory garments can cool down or warm up depending on the environment, reducing the need for external layers or heating devices. This technology works by embedding materials like phase-change polymers or shape-memory alloys into the fabric, which can change their structure in response to temperature changes. Such clothing could be particularly useful for outdoor athletes, military personnel, or individuals in extreme environments, as it could help regulate body temperature without manual adjustments. Looking into the future, smart clothing could evolve into a truly transformative technology with potential applications in multiple fields. In fashion, smart clothing could evolve to become customizable, adaptive, and interactive. Fabrics could change color or pattern based on the wearer's preferences, mood, or social setting, offering a dynamic and personalized fashion experience. Imagine wearing a jacket that could shift from casual to formal with the touch of a button, or shoes that adjust their fit based on the activity. Additionally, with advancements in solar-powered textiles or energy-harvesting materials, smart clothing could charge wearable devices like smartphones or fitness trackers, eliminating the need for external chargers. These advancements would make clothing not just a style statement, but a multifunctional tool that integrates seamlessly into everyday life. Thanks for watching. Make sure to watch this next video about emerging technologies.